Tru Inferno, and this is Black Ops 2 commentary video right here for you, the YouTube citizens. And speaking of you, the YouTube citizens, this topic is directed towards some of you guys. Now, let me give y'all a disclaimer real quick. No, this is not a diss video. No, I am not ranting or venting out at some of you guys or a certain person or a group of people. No, it's nothing like that. It's not like me going off on you guys or anything like that. But it's a trait that some of you have, whether you know it or not, and it needs to be addressed. So without already, let me get into it. And the trait that some of you guys have, that I'm about to get into, is a certain type of arrogance. I'm not sure if this is called arrogance or you're basically just being an asshole. I don't know which. It's one or the other. So let me jump into it, because this is going to be a two-part video, and it's like two topics that are tied into one. And the first type of arrogance is basically being Mr. or Mrs. Know-It-All. So what I mean by that is, and not like acting like you know it all, but seriously thinks you know it all. So let me give you a perfect example of this. A perfect example is me talking to a cat from Houston, Texas. Okay, and this cat out in the open tells me and other people, you know, online on this online game or wherever, that this person have only been to certain cities in Texas and certain cities in California. That's it. You know, when it comes to my city, when it comes to my state, this person haven't been there. This person don't know anybody who's been there. The only person this person knows that been or is living in Michigan is me. So what I want to say is, we're getting into it, is this person trying to tell me, you know, this person from Houston. This is an example, by the way. Again, I'm not singling out no certain person or a group of people or anything like that, even though at the same time, you know, this goes out to some of you cats that I know online, some of you cats I know offline, and some of you the YouTube citizens that I haven't even met, but I'm pretty sure you have this same trait. This person in Houston trying to tell me exactly what the driving laws are in the state of Michigan. And keep in mind, this person, again, never been to Michigan, never read the book about the Michigan driving laws or anything like that, but just had this assumption that all driving laws in Michigan are the same. And I'm like, no, they're not. You know, because first of all, what was the, there's two things that this person tried to tell me is a law up here, and it's really not. The first one is signaling when switching lanes. Now, don't get me wrong. If you saw my pet peeves my driving pet peeve video, this is number one. Cats should signal when switching lanes, especially when it, you know, to avoid cutting people off. But at the same time, this is not a law. This is not a driving law, you know. And the second one, and I forgot this one. It was another one. I forgot what it was though. But again, it's not actual. Oh, I know what it was. It's a driving law where it reaches a certain time period, you have to cut on your headlights and taillights, you know, because it's getting dark soon. This person tried to tell me that's a law in Michigan. I'm like, no, it's not. So basically what I mean by seriously trying to be Mr. Know or Mrs. Know-It-All is have no experience or no actual knowledge of what goes on in my neck of the woods, whereas I do, but still trying to lecture me on it. And that, especially when I have all the knowledge and have all the experiences, that's not going to happen, you know. And like I said, and this cat seriously tries to lecture me. Like, I'll give you another example, a much better example. The music game, when it comes to, well, be more specific, rap, hip-hop, R&B. Now, as you all know, I make beats. I make music, you know, parody music, you know, but they still rap or R&B or hip-hop. I used to write lyrics, actual lyrics, so therefore I used to make actual songs, actual hip-hop songs. You know, I make beats for rappers and R&B artists. I hang out with rappers and R&B artists. I associate myself with rappers and R&B artists. So it's safe to say that I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the music game, or in particular rap, hip-hop, R&B. And yet, some guy on Tiny Chat trying to educate me, saying that I don't know anything, or whatever the case may be. And this cat don't even listen to rap, hip hop, or R&B, or don't know anybody who is associated with it. But yet trying to lecture me about the topic that I am 100% into. You know, it's crap. Like, and seriously trying to do it. Like, there's 3 things wrong with that. 1, come on, man, you gotta be realistic with yourself. Like, you really expect for me to just abandon everything that I learned, that I'm experiencing in the past and currently, and just agree with you who have no knowledge, no experience in it, no interest in it at all? No! That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And the thing about this is, you know, that's a sign of arrogance, because it's like, they don't, you know, cats like that don't realize their limitations and knowledge. Like, for example, stick with music, I like techno, I listen to techno, but at the same time, you know, I don't know the difference between techno, house, and rave. You know, some of you may clown me on that. Okay, that's okay, whatever, so be it. And then here come another guy who knows the difference, who loves techno, who knows every artist there is, who make techno music him or herself, who hang out where artists is, you know, stuff like that. I'm not going to get into the debate with this cat about a certain topic involving techno. No, because I am cautious, I am aware, I am intelligent, and I have enough common sense to sit here and say I have little to no knowledge about this topic, whereas this guy lives this topic. So I'm not going to challenge him on that. The only way I would challenge him on that, and a lot of you cats do not do this, if the only way I'm going to challenge this cat on this topic that he's lived and I have little knowledge about is if I have a source. I have a source. I have a resource that says, hey, this happened, and I can direct this cat to, yeah, check out so and so, because that's where I got it from. And then, you know, he looks it up and he'll be like, oh, okay, now I see where you come from. Boom, there you go. So yeah, it's that type of crap that will get under my skin a little bit. So that's one side of arrogance. Another sign of arrogance, this is a bigger one here, is basically when some of you guys want to demean, and this is a little bit of signs of hypocrites as well. When some of you guys want to demean or dismiss everything that I stand for, everything that I like, everything that I enjoy, because it's not something that you enjoy, that you into, that doesn't have your interest. You know, crap like that. Perfect example. So I'm at work and I'm talking to this. Now this is, again, this is just an example. This didn't happen for real. So I'm at work talking to one of my employees, and we talking about the NFL playoffs. Talk about Tom Brady against Peyton Manning. So you know, we in this debate or whatever. But then here comes my co-worker out the blue and just says, "No one cares." Now, a comment like that doesn't really offend much, doesn't really do much, but it's how this cat says it. And the demeanor this cat has when he's saying it, it's like he seriously believes that no one cares about Brady versus Manning in the AFC Conference Championship game. And I'm like, no, you need to wake up. Just because you don't like something, that doesn't mean the whole world don't like it. And that's another sign of arrogance, because in this case, you are trying to basically demand what the world likes. You are trying to basically dominate the world as far as what they like, what they don't like, what they should care about, what they don't care about, and crap like that. That's arrogance. If not, then that's basically being a bitch. That's all I got to say about that. So, but yet, the reason why I said that's a bit of a sign of a hypocrite, because the same cats who would look at me and say they don't care about sports, that no one cares, and you know, I don't care about sports and blah blah blah, but yet we're turning around and talking about entertainment. And what I mean by entertainment, I mean movies and TV shows. And speaking of it, and here's the one question I always get from cats like this. Like, you know, I would, obviously y'all know I'm a big sports fan, so I would get upset when my Detroit teams lose or something like that, and then they would ask me, these cats would ask me, why you care so much? You know, what do they do for you? Well, I can turn around and ask you this. Why you care about these movies so much? Why you care about these actors and actresses so much? You know, talk about some of my sports teams don't do anything for me, which is not true. These actors and actresses, these TV shows do nothing for you. Basically, what entertainment in the form of movies and TV shows do is entertain you. Sports do that too, but more. Because when your home team wins, when your college wins a major championship, you're a part of it. It's the moment. You know, it's the moment. You get to live that moment. You get, and it's a little bit of bragging rights in it, saying, "Ha ha, my team better than yours. Ha ha, my college better than your college. Ha ha, you better bow down, fool." You know, something like that. You know, you get a sense of pride. You get a sense of some type of accomplishment, especially in a city like Detroit. And we all know how bad Detroit is. So Detroit needs some type of sports championship. I don't care what it is, hockey, baseball, football, but something. But you don't get that entertainment. You know, the same cats who will come to me and say no one cares about Brady versus Manning, but yet we'll turn around and brag about Duck Dynasty, and we'll brag about Doctor Who, and brag about the cat who plays this character in The Walking Dead. And I'm sitting here saying I could care less, but at the same time, I'm not going to dismean what you like, because one, that's disrespectful, two, it's accomplished nothing, and three, you know, that's your thing, and I can respect that. That's your thing. Respect the fact that sports is my thing. Respect the fact that certain YouTubers that I watch is my thing, and you know, things of that nature. But you know, cats are so arrogant that they don't want to do that nowadays. You know, like I said, this is not a diss toward anybody, but at the same time, I am calling some of you guys out. Guys I know personally, guys I know online, offline, even some of you YouTube citizens. So next week, what I'm going to talk about, we're going to stick with the sports versus entertainment topic. And I'm going to tell y'all why sports is actually better than entertainment. Yeah. Yes, you heard me right. More of that next week. This is your boy, the new Jay Gatsby. Peace out, y'all.
There's some real niggas here and they fuck with me. There's some bad bitches here and they fuck with me. Everybody getting money if they fuck with me. I can put you together, my nigga, fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. My nigga, fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. My nigga, fuck with me. I walk around like I'm the shit, my nigga, cause it's true.